And then I pitched thousands of angels. So the first $10 million of Peloton came from 100 angel investors. But in order to get those 100, I had to pitch thousands.
Got it. So let's go to building the business and building your team. What were early days, the key hires, kind of how you sequenced that, and as you did that, and you advise others on how to build a team. How did you build the culture and sustain a culture? Because I will say, back in the good old days, way back when, I don't know, 7, 8 months ago, when we could actually go to your offices, you go into a Peloton office and you can feel it. Like there's enthusiasm, obviously, but there's a culture. And so you built it. How do you do that, and how do you think about the most important way to get the initial hires?
To your question, Dan, later on, what we've done, and the reason why I love going to work in the morning, is we've hired so many massive people. We believe that we are going to be one of the great companies of tomorrow. I will, when I'm recruiting somebody, I will paint the vision of where we're taking it, and we are out one of inning one. I've said this publicly. I think we will have 100 million subscribers in 10 or 15 years. We have 1 million today. So we have 99% of the opportunity ahead of us. And in order to take advantage of that, you have to build such a killer monster team of people, the best people out of Amazon and Apple and Google and Palantir and, you name it. You have to find the best executives, their most aggressive entrepreneurs and executives, and put them together in a Peloton team and challenge them. And we're doing it largely, and we like our chances, and we like the category, and we have the capital now. Capital risk was the biggest risk for Peloton for 6 or 7 years. That's behind us. So now it's just execution risk, and we're going to show people just how well we execute. But I think, whenever you're recruiting a big person, and all of you know this, all the people listening, you have to get them excited about where you're taking the business. You're not hiring them for your business today, you're hiring them for your business tomorrow. So you really got to sell where you're going and why it's worth them leaving their other good job, because hopefully you're not recruiting them out of a crappy job, you're recruiting them out of something awesome. So you have to be more awesome. So you really have to do, and it is one of the fun things that I get to do now that I have such a strong leadership team, is I get to sell the vision a lot to new recruits, and it's fun.
The culture that you've built by attracting all those talented people, you built this great culture. What is the challenge of doing that while you grow? Because now I don't know how many people you are now. I should probably know. I'm dated. And then how many far-flung?
7,000.
Wow. Okay. Wouldn't have been my guess. I would have been 6,900, so I was close. But over many different places. How do you maintain a culture as you get really big, and how do you maintain a culture in the era of COVID and working in a remote way?
Yeah, I hate the COVID dynamic. You would think I would want COVID to continue. I don't. I can't wait to get back to work. We want to win in fitness in a regular world, not a COVID world. And when I hear Peloton being a COVID story in the press, it annoys the crap out of me, because what we're building is here to stay and is going to grow. We've grown 100% every year since we launched the company, and this year's no exception. But to answer your question, I went out to Amazon, to Seattle, about 18 months ago, and hired a woman, Mariana, who was one of their senior HR professionals, one of the people professionals at Amazon, and brought her in to be our chief people officer. Now she's even has bigger responsibility because she's so strong. But very few people have taken a company from 7,000 to 207,000. And we plan to do that in the next 10 years. And hiring tens of thousands of people